Naked Florida man chases people and cops around Chick-fil-A parking lot telling them they're gay for looking at his penis. I mean, he has a point. Teenage Florida man hacks his high school, emails everyone urgent announcement about mandatory penis inspections in accordance with Florida Penal Code 69. Florida man attacked and killed by pet cassowaries. Becomes first human killed by the species since 1926. Florida man causes $100K in damage to Walmart liquor store under construction with hot-wired forklift. Gives police his name as Alice Wonderland and says a hookah-smoking caterpillar told him to do it. Florida man arrested for having sex with stuffed Olaf Snowman inside Target. After failing to capture alligator on its own, Chicago hires Florida man, who catches it in less than 24 hours. Florida man forced to pay child support despite DNA test proving he is not the father. Well, this explains a lot. Florida man arrested for practicing karate by kicking Swans in the head. Florida man starts GoFundMe campaign for Trump's border wall. Sets $1 billion goal.
We will make America great again. Thank you, Ohio. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Florida man goes fishing and catches a kilo of marijuana. Calls it an early birthday gift from Pablo Escobar. Florida man leaves $10,000 tip at restaurant. Says, I want each person in this restaurant to get $500. Florida man's idea to only let the felons he likes vote again is ruled unconstitutional. New Florida man. Tom Brady walks into complete stranger's kitchen thinking it was his coach's house. Florida man messes with the wrong person, beaten up by former NFL player who caught him LeBron Jamesing himself outside daughter's window. Florida man tells cops the fake urine he's carrying around is not for his work drug test. Instead, it's for role-play activities he and his wife enjoy. Florida man robs bank, strips naked, then runs down the street throwing stolen money everywhere. He's just like Robin Hood. Florida woman's toddler pulls loaded gun from toy box during child welfare check by police. Florida man breaks into house, eats salad, tickles his Johnson, and plays with toy helicopter. Don't you hate it when toy helicopters distract you during your sessions? A Florida man was arrested after he allegedly beat his roommate's pet raccoon and threatened to kill the roommate and a neighbor. Florida man searched for CP. Instead, they find guns, bombs, and maps of local schools. Florida man has Greyhound training license suspended after 12 Greyhounds test positive for cocaine. Florida man police chief told cops to arrest random black people to boost stats. Florida man running for mayor tells black activists, go back to Africa. Florida man pretends to be prosecutor. Tries to drop charges against himself. Florida man college student charged with threatening to kill professor for scheduling 7 a.m. final exam. Crystal Matheny arrested on a charge of shooting an offensive missile into a vehicle. Florida man brings AK-47 to middle school after receiving phone call from crying son. What a loving father. A Florida man allegedly drove a stolen Jeep back to the scene of his crime recently to ask if anybody found his missing cell phone. Florida man therapist loses license for hitting on grape survivor, telling her she's extremely hot. If only he was more famous, then he would have earned a reward instead. 380-pound Florida man was hit with additional felony charges after jail personnel discovered a bag of meth wedged deep within the belly button cavity of the defendant. If I ever had something to hide, I'd give it to him. Florida man and cop with a history of shooting unarmed black men responds to allegations of racism by declaring, I now identify as a black man. Surprisingly, people have a problem with this. Florida man awoke last Tuesday to discover another Florida man at the foot of his bed sucking on his toes. This is a reminder to keep your door unlocked for a free toe manicure. Florida woman, 73, scares off naked intruder who was gyrating in a lewd manner by taking out her dentures and yelling, Grandma, no teeth. Florida man makes Florida man tier list. Honorable mentions, Jared Simpson, a Maine resident and a self-proclaimed rainbow man, has been arrested for allegedly threatening to blow up a Florida bar after trying to pay his $10 tab with a rock. Subscribe and grape the like button.